As you might know, we have Urabrask Forge back in standard in the form of Alien Invasion that you just see in the background winning games, and I think we found the best deck to use it for. I don't want to show you the biggest play of the video because I don't want to spoil it. What you see is just a start. Enjoy! Well then, authority. Well, we will have some. Let's go for the carrot cake. We need to find one of our big cards. I guess we have Enduring Innocence, so we already have some scaling, but we can get better than this. We can get so much better. And we don't have our token generation things. Ajani. Okay, I'm happy we have the rabbit, but I guess it will still take a moment. Okay, so let's play this. We will try to trade. Let's see if our opponent goes for it. Okay, I'm pretty happy about it, because that means it buys us time before we need to sweep and do all the, answers. I really want this in the board as soon as possible. And, we can get the rabbit, and that will get us the card. With this we can even dig deeper. And when we get to the talent, well, the real gameplay starts. I honestly don't know which one is it. Oh, this is the one we are using ourselves. Anim Pakal. Okay, this is interesting. I don't think we are that yet. So I think we go for the verge because we can double carrot cake. And it's so important. Kinbinding. Ooh, that's a card, isn't it? But it's not the card we need right now. Kinbinding is here to amplify the other cards, not to replace them. Okay, we got another sweeper. Do we go this for Ajani? I think we chill. And we will be defensive. Because we'll probably sweep anyway. We don't really care about this board. So this is the cool concept. Basically you are fighting for the board, but you never wanted to win it in the first place, okay? It's like, I don't want to win it anyway. Because of course we will lose the board sooner or later. But this way we can answer everything else. Sure. And look how little damage they do right now. Sure. I think honestly we'll just get lost on Ajani, solve this problem, and we can already sweep if we want. And honestly I think we do. Okay, this is one of the cards we need. 4 mana, so we don't need the 5th one, we can surveil on this. Oh boy, let's go. I need to take this. And we could just fully sweep. They don't have a Planeswalker. We get Innocence permanently as an enchantment, so it will be hard to answer. And see, in single turn we just completely negated everything, but they have Elspeth. Man, they're playing very similar deck as us, which is a little bit hilarious. Let's go, but we'll probably have sweepers. Let's go this. I don't think they can kill Elspeth with 0. So let's just keep getting more cards. We have card advantage, they have tempo advantage. We cannot use anything, so we might tap it as well. Siege, of course, not perfect with authority, because then the whole haste thing is not working. But we can do it. It will be hard to answer Elspeth, we need to find another Get Lost. And here's the draw engine. We have Ultima, so we can actually answer it. Sorry guys. And we take 4 damage on Elspeth. Amusing. That means we can also hit their Elspeth, but we cannot kill. With Siege, we don't really get anything out of this. Okay, they are going for the cycling. Our draw engine should be better, but we don't have the cards yet that we need. Like, we really need to answer Elspeth. I honestly didn't expect it, so Ajani was a great target, but Ajani was close to ultimating, so, it's still the better play. Map. Split up. And they kept it. Kept it, I should say. Okay, this is kinda massive. Okay, so we go this. We swing. Normally it wouldn't matter because it's not enough damage, but with Helix, it does matter. So now we get rid of this. And we sweep. And we make sure that our board is the cool board. This is why I was surprised they kept split up. Because it's us that we want to sweep this board. We are the ones behind. And now they need to find another threat, because right now they have nothing. So if they don't hit Elspeth on this turn, we will be ahead. Ajani is a really good hit steal, but not as good, I feel. I think we can just beat it on board. Oh, well guys, GG, GG, we have the Fish of Doom, which, as we know, is the final nail in the coffin for every matchup. Yep, of course we need to tank one hit, but we are getting so many cards. I think we can put the Siege already. We have so much. So let's just drop it. You know, it doesn't have haste, but it still stacks. And we always trigger Innocence at the start of the turn. And we need the Alien Invasion to really scale the whole thing. Collector's Vault. So we have 4, but we still need to hit it. Yep. They keep cycling, which is really good. Like, without those vaults, the game would be pretty much over. So we would love to hit Ultima soon, so we can get rid of all of this. Then we have pretty much free reign over the board. This is fine. Like, it doesn't really matter how much life gain they get, because we just outscale them. Okay, this matters. Let's see. They have 3 mana only. I guess 4, because they will create a treasure. Yeah, now they realize that there is no point in keeping it. Oh, this is the card we are trying to find. Okay, this is a huge, insane hit. Alright. They can go for level 2. I think we need... Man, I guess we can draw something. If we get lost, we can answer this. So, fish, not yet. They are not ready for you. So we will try to get lost probably. Helix, I mean, this is the answer, just a little bit worse one. But I guess we can take it. We'll have a lot of cards. Alright, let's go. Not exactly what I wanted, but let's just take it because it's guaranteed. And they will make another copy. I guess they will have 3 creatures in total, but we have Elspeth, so our creatures will be better. And we just need to find Get Lost before they level it up, and we should win the board. You can see they're at 0 cards. That was it. Except, I think, no, they got the card already. Because they created a Ajani token. We could kill 2. You know what, this is actually better. This is actually better. We basically killed 2 creatures with this. Ajani is like 1 hit, and we can go with 0, so Elspeth should absolutely make sure it works. And of course, everything is doubled. They will get the life gain, but we will outscale them. We will force them to keep drawing Sweeper every turn. Not my best draw of my life, that's for sure. So, I think we will definitely go for this. You know what? Let's try, because I really want to get one of the big cards. No, you are not, man. 3 lands from the top. That's not what we want. Sure, sure. Okay, so we swing with 3. And I think we just try to protect Elspeth against this token. So we are winning the whole board. We are winning on cards. And this Caretaker's talent will be a little bit annoying. And they can create tokens with the vault, so we cannot really stop it. But the board is in our favor, so they need to find a sweeper on this very turn. Yep, not much we can do about it. Unless we get... No, there is a chance we get the... Get Lost. If we get it, we can kill the talent in response. This is fine. Okay, not exactly, but we'll take it. they will have so much life. This is where the Kinbinding would be very useful, but I think we have one more. Yep. And we just want to answer. They always have this one engine. You can see throughout the game, they always have something here that is a problem for us. And we are trying to find the answers, but usually we get them a little bit late, so our opponent gets tons of value before we can answer it. Yep, but they need to sweep. Otherwise they will be very quickly dead. Especially if we can find Kinbinding. This will probably be lethal. Bro, come on. They found the answer. Alright. So be it. Well, that means we don't need to defend. Do we kill this? I think the answer is yes. Let's just use it. We'll get a lot of cards, so we can burn all the mana easily. Yep, here we go. We get the card, as we should. It's funny we didn't hit a single talent so far, and here are lands. Here they go. Oh, and well, I think our draws are so much worse than our opponents, but we'll hit it sooner or later. Alright, that's a swing. The bloodthirsty fish is coming for you. Now, of course, with authority they will get a little bit more time if we keep drawing like this. We go one cake just for the scry. I mean, it kinda does the job. It's not exactly what we want, but we want Ultima. We play Ultima, we get lost, and they have nothing, but we cannot draw those two cards for the whole game. So the fight continues. By the way, we also have 4 invasions in the remaining cards. What a weird draw, man. We mostly get lands. Yep. I guess we could go for the cake, but let's just play a dance step on this turn. They need to sweep here. Split up. Easy. Easy. Sure. So we could draw a card if we want. No, let's just go full offense. I think we just need to find our cards and we easily win. Like, our deck should be stronger, but they just have way better draw. Like, they don't miss on 4 lands from the top. Sure. Another Planeswalker, not amazing for us. And they make a dude. So I will try to make the board. Oh, didn't expect this. And let's also... Oh no, the scry. I didn't need to. I forgot we seen the top card. But that's fine, we still want the rabbit. Yep. That was a slight mistake, but we'll just get more stuff, so, you know, sooner or later we will start hitting our cards. Yep, yep. Oh, here you go. Oh, here... See? It was impossible to keep missing forever. Okay, now we are actually talking. So, let's go Innocence. They will get so much life gain before we set up fully, but it's fine. We can already get the value from this, so let's go. And the talent. This was the setup we tried to get for the whole freaking game, man. Do we? I mean, we do. We need to always have fish. It's very important. This is the most deadly creature in the universe. Yep, here you go, back to 40. Okay, and we start scaling the forge. I guess it's not worth for 1 damage, so we chill. We still have 1 Kinbinding. Okay, so our opponent needs to right now fight for it. But man, this Ultima would completely destroy their whole gameplay. We would even get Elspeth back. So we would really love to hit it at some point. Quintorus will be a bit of a problem. Man, let's see, what do they have? Yeah, our opponent doesn't know how to miss. Yep, Elspeth into Fountainport. Into more dudes. Into more dudes. Okay. I think this should be the turn when we finally start drawing all the answers. Because our setup is basically completed. And we just need to answer everything. Land. Okay, here's the answer. Okay, not exactly. Okay, here are the answers. Okay, we need to scale it. I think we definitely go for this. At this point, it's definitely useful. And how can we do it? Do it. Of course, this cannot attack. If not this authority, it would be so much easier to go through, you know, everything. But here, I think we should go like this. They can block 5. Oh, so we only hit with 1. You know what? I think that means something different. So we go for Quintorus, because this is something that can survive. And then we can hit Talent, and Elspeth will get lost. And this will be a 3. Because if we get Elspeth to 3 loyalty, like, we still need to kill her. She's too powerful to be left alive. And this also baits the block, so they will trade the whole board, thinking they can make a new one on the next turn. Perfect. And the fish, of course, is the killer. Let's go. Nice. Okay, so now we can kill Elspeth. We could do it at the... No, we have to kill it now. The ordering. I thought about it when I already cast it. Oh, that was a big deal. You will get your card. Here you go. It's fine. We can go with the Siege and keep Get Lost. So we can play at instant speed at this point. Okay, we are creating way more creatures than our opponent. But they can answer with this. Okay, let's just kill it while we can. They will probably find a new talent, I would guess. With all the... This is why Ultima is so important, because with this they can always draw 3 cards per turn. With maps, you know, even more. They can make a token, put the map on the creature and try to get the good top card, then draw it. So they can basically have selection out of 6 cards or something right now. So I don't expect them to whiff. We expect to out-tempo them at some point. I believe we have one more Get Lost. We have the board advantage at this point. Okay, with this they can find Elspeth from the graveyard. I always like playing this card together with, you know, this type of deck, but I never have room. But yeah, I think this is a good addition, because you can find planeswalkers with this, with the chapter 3 or level 3, I should say, and the counters are still nice too. Okay, they decided to discover. They will probably hit one of our enchantments. And let's see. We can get it back later. Oh, they are going for the Forge, or the Alien Invasion, as we call it now. Let's get 2 creatures. Man, this would be hilarious battle. We are basically playing a mirror at this point. Okay, this means more stats. We need those tokens to be beefy. This will probably be useful later. Let's go for the land, get the maximum mana. We need to get the talent. Let's copy... I'm sorry, fish. This one time. Oh, I guess it's the same. We could go for the fish, because it gets the stats from the counters. Yep, more lands. And now we pump. This is the main reason we went for it. Well, now we are really starting to hit hard. Because with all this life gain that they have from Authority, we actually need like big creatures. You know, 1/1s won't cut it anymore. We need the big guys. Okay, with this we can make the fish. We might mill ourselves, so we need to be careful. And Ultima seems to be so late into the game that it won't matter anymore, which is unfortunate. Sure. We'll make a new one. Yeah, sure, why not? The more the merrier. So now they get 3 life gains. So if we get a 5/5, so every time we make a creature and swing and they kill it, they lose 2 life in the total exchange. But those vaults, man. Those vaults. I think we really need to hit Ultima, get rid of all of this, get Elspeth back and our invasion, and, you know, go from... Bro, this is literally mirror. They have the same build. Oh boy, that's actually wild. I guess they have small differences, but you get the idea. Let's go, fish. You need to bail us out of this pickle, and we are doing so many cards. And some of them should be the ones we need. Let's go. You can see that we are absolutely hitting so hard. This is one of the few decks that can actually defend against it. Thanks to Authority, we don't have haste, so those guys are not hitting immediately. Okay. We got another Get Lost. That's huge. Yep. Bro, is Ultima literally at the bottom? And Kinbinding too? Like, all our win cons are literally at the bottom 20. Oh boy. And that's not amazing, because we might get to mill ourselves very quickly. I think we still go for it. I know we are milling faster, but we are also creating more pressure. It has to be Fish of Doom. Always. My plan for this turn was to draw Ultima, play it, and then repopulate the board when they have nothing, but, you know, didn't work. Okay. Wait, this is how we can start doing it. This kind of works. It's not enough damage yet, but it will soon be. Now we can scale the Fish of Doom into 10 damage. And I mean 12 damage. They're getting so much life gain. Man, no other deck could survive those win cons. Because everything would be hasted, or at least part of it. So they would take like 30 damage on a single turn like this. But yeah, now they need to sweep again. Can they sweep every single turn until end of the game? That's the question. Because they always get this one turn. Okay, that's not it yet. I guess there is a chance they scale this enough to kill Elspeth. But we will see. So now they can cycle land, get 2 new cards. You know, this Ultima would be really nice, but it's literally at the bottom. And I'm super happy we got Kinbinding, because that really scales our damage. But of course, we still need to find a turn when we can swing all. We need to get them without a freaking sweeper. Come on. Here's your power hunk for the day, because oh boy, this is a game that could be played. It really feels like they don't have a sweeper. They would play it already. So I'm really hopeful. If we can catch them with a single turn, when they cannot sweep, we just kill them immediately. They have still 3 mana, so split up is an option. Wait, this means no sweep? It's fine. All of this is not a sweeper. Okay, so now we have a new game plan. We need to literally make as... Guys, we are winning this. Because we can give flying to every creature. And we can scale every creature. This was so close. This is 5 damage. We need Elspeth. We absolutely need Elspeth. And now, even though they will get so much stuff, guys, this will be a crazy turn because we need to deal over 60 damage. Is there a point in doing anything here? We kill a blocker with Get Lost. So I don't think it... Wait. Doesn't matter too much. I'm not playing it optimally because I don't want to, you know, make it a 20-hour game. So, you know, we could try to kill one of the authority, I guess, to minimize some of the life gain. Because we'll create a lot of What's the wording on this? Creatures. Okay. You know what? Let's kill 1 authority. It seems crazy, but I think it's the better play. The only downside is we used mana for it. But that means less life gain, and we need to create as many creatures as humanly possible on this turn. And we'll try. Oh boy, we will try. Nice. So we go land. Invasion, because it creates a token. Do we want the pump? 4 mana for... Yeah, I think it's pretty good. You know what, let's go for this. This is something we will do. Surely. We get the pump. And we probably go another invasion. Because that will create as many creatures as we can on this very turn. We need to deal all of this damage, guys, on this single turn. But we scale so incredibly hard. Guys, I think we are doing it. I think it should be enough. Yep. Guys, that was a game. We went over 120 damage in the end. And Ultima wasn't needed after all. Okay, guys, let's get Surveil. Helix can be really good here. I will take it. Because we have all the other pieces. We have something that creates tokens and something that draws cards. You know, when we create tokens. So let's go with the Verge. Mono Black is not exactly what I expected. I thought it would be some form of aggro. Is it the bat? Is it the annoying bat? Nope. Okay, good. Good. Let's go for... You know what? Let's just pay. Just make sure that we can drop what we want. And let's go Talent, because it's such a pain for Mono Black. If we were playing different matchup, it could be Innocence. But for Mono Black, Talent is really hard to answer. They have some cards in black that can do it, but generally nobody really plays it. Sneak Link into Annex probably. They play Annex because they play Swamps, so you know you can basically know it by this. But they don't seem to be good enough to play it immediately. No, they just ordered very weirdly, not realizing we are tapped so they can do whatever. So that's fine. What can we do here? We definitely can Helix, but we also need to set up the board. So you know what? We'll go with this. We just want this extra, you know, hits. So they will get a little bit of life drain, which is fine. But we have full setup right now, so we'll get a ton of cards and we should be able to life gain a lot. And if they make another demon to prevent, you know, for example, this dying, well, okay, never mind. I wanted to say we'll just sweep it, but this demon is not really a part of board. However, now we are getting the lifelink. So now the game starts to be a little bit different. And we can tank with this deck a lot of damage. So Annex is not as scary as usually. We get the card. They apparently have something. Yep, you can play removal on my token. Go. Cool. We could draw a card, but I honestly don't really care about it. We'll play something better. And we got the card, which is the most important part. Okay, so it's probably Innocence into Helix. How much mana do we need? We need triple white for it. Let's just pay. A little bit risky, but it's good. And we can start killing their stuff. Next turn we might get potentially 3 cards. And when we get to the part where we outscale them, you will see that single Annex just cannot cut it anymore. They need way more. Core is definitely a little bit annoying here, because I wanted to play Day of Judgment, sweep the, you know, all the demons, and kinda reset them while we get more cards. And Dagger, sure. Okay, so this would be like a full Changeling deck. If they play this, that means Corpses of the Lost. They can already do it on this turn, they have 3 mana. Bitter Triumph, they take the damage, sure. I think that's okay. We still get the Innocence, which is the part that really matters. They will swing with everything, which is 1 creature only. So we mitigate all the damage on this turn. This is why it was so important to keep this Helix. And they deal some damage, but only some. And now we are getting all the extra cards. We could also get Ultima and answer those, but at this point I don't think it's even possible. It's just impossible, bro. And we could sweep the board, which puts us ahead, I would say. Let's go. First we need the lifelink. You can see that they try to scale, but we scale insanely harder than them. So early and mid game is in their favor because they just play 2 cards, Annex and, you know, and Demon, and it's such an engine that it gets them, like, skyrockets them ahead. But at some point they just don't have enough to keep up with what we have. Let's go for Day of Judgment. And let's keep Get Lost to see what happens. Every turn we are getting 3 cards, so we will refill very quickly. Let's make a stop before the Annex triggers. And let's see what the play is. Another card, that's perfect. This does nothing. They already have 1. Ultima kills both anyway. And that also means they don't have too much mana on this turn, which is the only painful part. Okay, that's good. I kinda wanted this play. Now we get rid of their draw engine. And because we're drawing so many cards, we're absolutely fine with whatever happens. Yep, let's get the nuance. 3 cards, thank you very much. We play something that doesn't hurt us on this turn. I think we need to get Talent into Cake, into probably another Cake. We don't need lands, that's for sure. We get the new card. Invasion, a little bit late. We will attack with this, even though they can block, we only do it for the life game. Like, this is what we care about with this card. And there's no point in copying it for the lifelink, because it only gets it for a single turn. Like, this is part of this effect. It gains lifelink and haste. Sure. So they can deal some damage, but only some, and we can life gain with the Cake. This will give us so many cards that we'll find all the answers, and then we probably can solve the game very quickly. Here's the Sneakling. This is fine. This does nothing on this turn. Everything that doesn't add to the damage is great for us. Like, honestly, I thought they would go double core or something like this for the lethal, but this way it's perfect for us. They will never outscale us. So the more they play into the late game, the more they will lose. Because late game is always ours. Feed this. Oh, this is the one card I told you that theoretically black has something like this. They have this, and I think it's 3 mana version of this. Those are, I believe, only 2 cards in black that can do the thing. Yep. That's fine. We can block it. And most importantly, we get way more cards. So on the next turn it will be even better. Let's sacrifice, get what we deserve. I mean, this is a really good card. It draws more cards, so I will take it. Yep. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Thank you. And we block with single rabbit. So we still keep the other one for the next turn. And you can see, we were at 8, I think. And we are still at 8 after getting hit by a demon. Like, this deck is not scared of damage usually. Okay. Okay, somehow we missed all the answer I hoped for, but it's okay. It's okay. We will definitely attack with this dude. We could scale it with Elspeth, which is very interesting. But we'll have a little bit less answers. We have 3 mana after this. This is not perfect. So I think instead, we'll just go for swing first. Let's get our life gain for the turn. It's mana value, so it's not 3 power or higher, it's mana value. And of course this is 0 mana. Bro, we actually can attack. No way they allowed it. So, we can go Caretaker. We need to tap the Fountainports manually. No, at this point we don't care. And we go again with another Caretaker. All we care about is life gain, because we will find those answers. They are all there, they're just very shy. So all we need to do is just make sure that they cannot kill us. And with all the cakes, well, they cannot. They cannot. We have 3 blockers, so even Corpses of the Lost won't create enough dudes. This is absolutely fine. And they can get this, sure. They need to pay more mana. Without Corpses, it doesn't do anything on this turn even. They lose some life, only 3. And they can swing for 6 basically. And we can life gain 6. Oh, they're equipping dagger. It's a demon with a dagger. Oh, that's so cool. Now it's finally deadly. So, 7 damage, I think that's everything they can do on this turn. They can attack with the core. And maybe we can even trade against it, so they probably don't even want to. Yeah, you can see that without Annex, suddenly they have just no real answers. Let's see what we can draw. On this turn we won't whiff. Like, we whiffed so hard so many times. Okay, I will just take 1 more cake. It's just 1 more cake, guys. It's nothing. I'm not addicted to cakes. It's just so good. You don't want to pass the occasion, you know? Yep, land. Into Helix. Oh, that's better. That is indeed better. So we take the damage and see if they pass the turn after this one. And we are fighting for this win. Our opponent is having so much more time than I expected because of how we are drawing, but at some point it just won't matter, you know? Like, we have so many ways to create tokens that we always draw those extra cards. And let's just make sure that we get as much as possible. I promise you we have non-lands in this deck too. Alright, so what do? We missed on Sweepers, we missed on Ultima, we missed on most of the things, but we still will win. Let's get this into this. We play Elspeth, so now everything is amplified. We make more dudes. We won't die on this turn too, because, you know, we already can tank more. And let's see if they have something. Okay, that's the last card. But we already made the tokens. So let's see what we hit. By the way, look at Ultima here. Literally kills everything they have. But I know that we will never draw it anyway. So we can go Invasion. Nope. We just need Get Lost into Helix. That's what we do. Because it seems that the game is close until you see the next turn. The next turn will not be close at the slightest. We just need one untapped land for the next turn. We don't need the siege, it's too slow. Can get rid of one invasion and one more card. I guess Innocence. Okay, this is our perfect hand. So we can kill the demon, kill whatever they play. They probably won't be able to even deal damage at this point. We will probably end the game with this life or higher. Yeah, it doesn't matter what they draw. Even Annex wouldn't be good enough. It would be better than land, but it wouldn't be good enough. On ground they can never go through because of how many creatures we have, and we'll have more, and they will have way better stats soon. Our opponent has so much pressure that we never could go for the scaling solutions like Alien Invasion, Talent. We just need to keep defending with the cakes. And that's the full swing turn. Yeah, that's what they do. So, I think we kill one of the cores. So let's go for this. Let's kill the demon. We know they have no cards, so we can just play freely. We kill this. Do we keep one? No, we don't care. So we negate all the damage, we kill all the cores. So right now they have only sneaking as the demon. They also lose a lot of mana. And seems like we have no board, and you realize how much board we really have. And they can get the map token so they can draw a land from the top. Yay for lands. Alright, Elspeth, go. We need Elspeth because we need so much power instantly. So we go for this. We make some dudes. Now we are safe, we get more cards. And at this point it doesn't matter what we do. We are already winning with what we have here. And this is the time for invasion. And when this drops, you know you are on full timer. Like, it's just a matter of few next turns. Yep. 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 Or sometimes instantly. So guys, today's short outro, Alien Invasion, the new edition. We splashed green just for this, and I think this type of token control is just perfect for this card, because you need a lot of time to scale it, but it's also absolutely inevitable, contrary to Siege, which always creates 1/1 dudes. I guess you can amplify them, but you can also amplify those dudes, and with Elspeth, of course, you get twice the power, and with Kinbinding, I mean, it gets completely crazy. So I think this is probably the best way to use this card, and it's absolutely worth splashing green. 3 colors is not too much for current standard, and it was surprisingly consistent, and you get a lot of epic games with this deck. So I hope you enjoyed. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for supporting on Patreon, on channel memberships. Know guys that you are making a huge difference, and you are helping to make those videos so we can continue going forever. Thank you so much for that. I hope you enjoyed this one as well. And yeah, that's it for today. Thank you for watching until the very end. Make some tokens and see you guys tomorrow.